Alright, hey guys, it's Eric. Just wanted to show you guys some interesting stuff I found out by doing some testing on my home studio rig. As you can see, my pedal board has been torn apart, and I've got to figure out where this noise is coming from. For the longest time, I've been running these pedals through the front input of the Axe-Fx, and because of the noise gate that I had on there, I didn't realize how much noise I was actually putting into the unit itself. It still sounds fine when you play it, but man, when you bypass the gate, you can really tell there's a lot of stuff going on here. So I wanted to show you, I have all these pedals I'm testing. The way I'm doing it is I have the guitar plugged in with the volume down. I've taken snapshots in Ozone of several different things, which I'll show you in a second. And then I'm going into, I tested several different pedals, Electro-Harmonix stuff, some Line 6 stuff, the Whammy pedal from Digitech, and a few different power adapters. And I think you're going to be interested to see what sort of results the different power adapters got as far as adding noise to the entire signal chain. So I'm going to show you some snapshots. Alright, so here's some snapshots in Ozone. I did it with the snapshot time set to infinite so that it's giving you sort of like the RMS value of the frequencies that build up. So what I needed to do in order to get this stuff to stand out was I ran the Fast Modern sim, just the amp block, no cab, and the rest of the preset completely cleared out. And you can see this is the snapshot of the noise basically that's coming off the back end of the amp sim, basically from the drive block. When you have the drive block all the way at 0, you don't see anything. But so here's the snapshot of this so that you kind of have a reference point of noise. This is not audible really. I mean, it's audible through my system, but the noise, it sounds like normal amp noise. It would almost be missing something if it didn't have it. So I'm fine with that, but here's the difference in the pedals here. So we'll keep that up as the reference point. That's purple in color. So here is the Electro-Harmonix Epitome pedal with the adapter that came with it. It's in blue, so you can see I just added it. It really didn't add much, as you can see, to what's going on, and again, not really audible in a way that's distracting or anything. So that's with the Boss 9.6 adapter that came with the pedal. I wasn't using this. I was using one spot that I bought from Guitar Center, of course. So here's the one spot, and you can see how much more noise is added to the signal when you're using the one spot. Now this is coming from off the same outlet. You know, I ran this through my Furman power conditioner. I mean, it's one of the lower end ones, but still, I mean, you could see with the 9.6 Boss, you're not getting anywhere near as much noise. Now, here's the same test with my Super Ego pedal. Here's the Spectrum. Here, let me change the color of this so that it's easier to see. It's the pinkish color. You can kind of see that. Again, it doesn't add too much noise. It's not maybe not as nice as the Epitome is, but still not too bad. Now here's the Super Ego with the one spot in white. A whole lot of noise. Here, let's take a look at the Freeze pedal. The Freeze pedal is the worst performer out of all of them in general. It's the blue Spectrum. It adds quite a bit of noise even with the 9.6 adapter, but that's nothing compared to the amount of noise it adds with the one spot. The one spot is far worse than, you can see I added the blue. The blue is the 9.6 volt Boss adapter. The orange is the one spot adapter. And again, all of these snapshots are done with the time capture is set on infinite. So this is, it's not like the Freeze pedal with the one spot is an instantaneous capture where you're getting peaks. This is this is the infinite capture. So you can see how much noisier it is with the one spot adapter. Now, again, amp level, the DL4, I don't have the Line 6 adapter for, so I can't test one against the other, but here's the amount of noise it has with the one spot adapter. I mean, it's a lot, and I can't imagine that it's going to be like this with the Line 6 adapter. I mean, a lot of pro guys use this pedal, and I don't imagine that they're dealing with that much noise coming from it and still wanting to use it. So, and also lastly, I'll show you what the signal of the freeze pedal and the Super Ego connected with the one spots are. They add upon each other, so you get additional noise when you have these string together with the one spot adapters. Of course, you get the same added noise when you do this with the Boss adapters, but since you're getting so much less, the difference is more audible, yes, but it's not even close to as bad as it is with this. So you could see this is the Super Ego and the Freeze chain together. Now here's the Super Ego by itself with the one spot in white, and you can see it's less. It's still there, but you could see how these sections, the troughs, are higher, and that's because when you look at the Freeze pedal spectrum with the one spot, that's where you're getting the troughs that meet, and you're still getting spikes and up until probably around 3,000, 4,000 hertz. They're pretty on point with each other. They're localized in the same areas. You're getting peaks in the same areas, and it's not until you get into the higher frequency range you start to get even bigger differences, and it starts to sound real nasty. So just thought you'd be interested in seeing this, and I guess the point is don't neglect the power supplies that come with your pedals, because I kind of always have, thinking that I can easily get them, and it took ripping this whole rig apart to find this noise issue to really understand the difference in them, and pretty cool. So, thanks.